Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine, continue with historical event or dynasties or any legend related or the novels regarding to the history. Today I'm going to talk about the historical remarkables, the landmark, the historical landmark, the Great Wall, and the stories associated with the Great Wall. So first of all, the Great Wall is start from the gate, two gates. One is in along the river of North Beidaihe, and the other. So on that area, there is a gate called Mountain and the Sea, Gate of Mountain and Sea, Shanghai Guan. And the other one, the other end is at the Jiayu. It's in the, I think it's in the Lanzhou province. So it's in the desert. So this is the land, and it was, according to the history, it was built at the Qin dynasty. As you recall, there are so many, and the Great Wall was built with large stones, like gray, dark gray colored, and the stairs is kind of wide and covered the land. So the current Great Wall was not the original as Qin dynasty, because it was reinforced, elongated along the dynasties and history. For example, in the Han dynasty, in the Tang dynasty, and other dynasties, is reinforced and repaired and also elongated. So that's the currently Great Wall. From what I know, there's some stories associated with this Great Wall building. It's really about the story, the sad story of how much burdens the people carried along with building this Great Wall. Even though it's so significant, so meaningful in nowadays, but in the past there are a lot of sad stories, a lot of legend even, and there's some remarks. If you visit the city called Beidaihe, I do not know the English name, but it's just, if you say Beidai River, I think everybody know it. It's very beautiful. Actually, it's the Gulf along the sea. The water is, the temperature is good. The water is beautiful. The beach is wonderful. It was the one of the most famous resort for the emperor from past time, and even currently, a lot of people, they had take vacations over there, high or low, just because it's so beautiful from the nature and also from the artificial structures. So anyway, so that is the beginning of the Great Wall. The Great Wall originally serves as the defense and also as the watching tower. Actually, the history is like this: Great Wall, at certain land there is a platform, and there's a small a building, a house. It's called a smoking house. So their soldiers stand by there. If there's enemy from the surrounding nations approach the country, they will light the flame. So the smoke rising up tell the nation, tell the military people there's an event, there's an invasion, so everybody is ready to fight, and also serve as a defense, a fortress to hide and also to attack. So that's the original purpose for the Great Wall. And there's a very famous, like I said, many legends. There's a very famous one called a girl from Meng's family. A lady, she cried under that Great Wall because her husband was sent or registered to join the building army. Joined the army to build the Great Wall. And she was waited, and couldn't see her husband. Eventually, her husband died during the construction. And if you visit the site along the sea, there's a park, and there's a stone statue of this lady, MengJiang, the girl from MengJiang. And also there's the stone-made dressing table said that belonged to her. And also there's a statue of her looking far distance, waiting for her husband until it became a stone. And she cried under that Great Wall, and she herself became a stone. So that's about the story, just one of the story associated with this building of Great Wall. Of course, there probably really it was built by the stone at the same time. The labor and the tragedy and injury, of course, it's just come along with the building. So that's, I'm sure if there's a recorded history, there must be some event associated with this. And later on, it was elongated, but it did serve the defense barrier, I think. But eventually, still the people from north or peripheral countries still keep invading the nations. From Han, Tang, they all work hard to defend them, to battle them, and along until Song Dynasty completely fell, became Yuan Dynasty. So this is about the Great Wall. Very superficial introduction. If you're interested, of course, you can search, you can find a lot of information regarding to the Great Wall. But I think the best time to visit Great Wall is in the fall, because the leaves start to change color, and the weather was nice, and so it's not that hard to climb up. It takes effort. There's a saying that if you do not climb the top of the Great Wall, it's not a real man, but it's just saying worth to visit and worth effort to climb up, to revisit history. And there are a lot of written information along the Great Wall. So that's about the historic landmark, Great Wall. It's so famous, I'm sure you know it. I just have a little story, a legend associated with this Great Wall, and some other site worth to visit, either from the west part of the Lanzhou province and until the Shanghai, gate of Shanghai, the mountain and the sea. That's where it started. So anyway, I'm going to stop here. I hope this video can help you or trigger your interest to search more and find something really interested, help in your story writing, or for you to know more about the Great Wall. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.